Hey guys, it's April. Happy Tuesday. How are you? Guess who's running super late tonight? Oh my goodness. We moved my 3-year-old into a big boy bed and it's making nap time or nighttime a little bit more difficult. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, but we're here now. So hi, welcome. I'm so glad you are here. As you pop on, please make sure to say hi and tell me where you're watching from. I'm going to go ahead and while Facebook is gathering its audience there, thank you, I'm going to go ahead and do my sharing stuff on my end. Sorry, I apologize for doing hair in the kitchen. I know it upsets some people, but we will wash our hands. Don't worry, don't worry. All right, that's better. My hair's not cooperating tonight. It doesn't. Look at this. What is happening? What is happening, you guys? I can't even. I'm going to get so much hate mail for this. Alright, here we go. There we go. Okay, hi. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness, I'm tired. P.S. Give me a second. Let me pull up the comments on here. Oh, and we need to tweet too, don't we? Don't we? There we are. Oops. Echo. Hi, Angelica. Thank you. Thank you, Darcy. Hi, Heather. Hi, Carolina. Hi, Luane. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let me do this. Let's find ourselves over here. There we are. Let's mute ourselves so we don't get feedback. And we're going to do some quick sharing. So tonight we're going to make slow cooker chicken salsa soup. And we're going to do it in the Instant Pot, which you can see I'm running so late I didn't even get out of the box. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Andrea's dad named Randy. That's too funny. I am wearing a Randy shirt. A lot of you have noticed. If you like it, we'll be selling some tonight. The link is in the description. What is happening here? Facebook, play nice with me today, please. Pretty please. Facebook's not playing nice with me. Thanks again, guys, for being so awesome when we had the pork board here. You guys were super great and super graceful for allowing me to do that. It was really fun. I enjoyed having them here. I hope you did too. Thank you, Andrea. Hi, Michelle from Washington. Hi, Angela. How are you guys? So those of you who are new here, I know this part's boring. It takes a minute. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I don't have a staff. And normally we have Kelly here at least, but she's running busy. She's busy tonight, so she'll be on in a little bit when she can. She's also having bedtime drama. Thank you, Carolina. Kel's not here yet. I know. She's running late. She'll be here. She'll get here when she gets here, Anyway. So I'm going to do this first. I know. You're welcome, Michelle. Hi, Nicole from Long Island. How are you? How is everyone? Let me know if you guys are new here or if you've been here before. I love to hear it. Hi, Taylor. We're renovating our kitchen right now. Oh, boy. We have been there before. That's a beast. All right. Almost done, I promise. Ish. Almost done. Almost done. We'll get there. Okay. Hi, Michelle. You're new. Welcome, welcome. I apologize. The beginning is a little bit slow. I'm not going to lie. Well, the whole thing's a little bit slow. So the format of the show is more, I welcome you into my kitchen, we hang out, and we cook some food, and we chat. It's not like a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, Food Network show. It's just not. So if that's what you're expecting, I just want to temper your expectations. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Hey, Kathy. How are you? Yeah, I just want to temper your expectations because it's a slow-moving show. We hang out for about an hour and a half, sometimes longer. Oh, thank you, Willow. I will do that. So, yeah, we just hang out. We've been doing this since March. I've been food blogging, writing recipes since 2008. So, yeah, that's what we do. Okay. Let's grab the link for this, and then we'll do our tweet, and then we can get started. So we're going to do a slow cooker chicken salsa soup, but we're actually going to do it fast cooked in the Instant Pot. But like I said, this is originally written as a slow cooker recipe, and that's how it is. And you can get all the recipes in the description above the, thank you, Amy. Hi, Kim from Maryland, in the description above the video, or sometimes it's to the side of the video, depending on what device you're watching on. Anyway, so yeah. Thank you, Colleen. You guys are awfully nice tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and send that tweet, and then I think we're good. So it's a really super simple recipe. It's awesome if you don't have much time. I'm good, thanks. How are you, Carolyn? All right. There's a blizzard in Minnesota? What? Hi from Alaska. Hi, Tammy. Okay, I'm going to scoot out of that for a second. We're going to do our tweet. Tweet, tweet. Tweedly. Oh no, I've got that in my head now. Those of you who want to get text alert messages but don't, you can text follow space, so follow one word space live show MLF, all one word, live show MLF to 40404, and you'll get a text message when we come on. And that's what I'm doing right now. Sorry. I can't type when I'm under pressure. This is too much. Oh my goodness. What'd you guys have for dinner, or your most recent meal? What'd you guys do? Okay, good. That's done. That's done. Let's switch back to our comments, and then let's get going. Hi from Australia, Wendy. How do I like my slow cooker? I like my slow cooker. I really like this Instant Pot too. Hi, Rachel. Hey, Vanessa. Happy birthday. Oh, it's Vanessa's birthday. Happy birthday, Vanessa. Okay, so the slow cooker chicken salsa soup calls for 3 1/4 cups chicken stock, 3 to 4 pounds of chicken breast, 1 can diced tomatoes, 4 cups kernel corn, fresh, canned, or frozen, 16 ounces of salsa, and 16 ounces of sour cream. That's it. It's so easy. So easy. Okay, so let's pull this out. Ready? So this is an instant. I'm gonna injure myself. When Kelly hops on, I'll have her give us a link to the Instant Pot, so you guys can have it if you want. But this is the Instant Pot, and what it does is the exact opposite of a slow cooker. It cooks things really, really fast. It cooks with pressure. It's an electric pressure cooker. And it's completely awesome. Super duper awesome. So we don't need these pieces today. We need this. So this is the pot that goes inside. It's what we'll fill our food in. We'll put our food into. I lost my comments. Where did my comments go? There you are. Hot dog and milkshake at Steak and Shake. We had Steak and Shake like 2 nights ago. Yay. I love Steak and Shake. Lasagna, taco. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Jennifer. I made 1 million stuffed seashells for my boyfriend to take to work tomorrow. Yum. Okay. So here's our pot. We're going to plug it in. I'm going to make sure you guys can see it when I'm standing. Can you see it? There you go. Can you see it now? Good. I think that's good. You guys see it okay? We good? I think I want to scoot it even a little bit more. That's good. Okay. I'm actually not going to plug it in yet. There's no reason to plug it in yet. I got the IP on Black Friday. I'm so excited. I love it. Okay. So here's our middle section. And what we're going to do is we're going to wash our hands. Sounds like a reasonable thing to do when you're about to cook dinner, right? Okay. hands are clean. So there's a few things you want to check when you start with your Instant Pot. You want to check and make sure the seal is in. See, there's a rubber seal around it. You want to make sure the seal is in. It is in. You want to also make sure that this moves okay. And then you want to make sure that there's a little tabby thing. That's what seals up the pressure. Make sure it doesn't have any food blocks in it. And we're all good. Okay? Those are just 3 things you want to take a look at. And then we're just going to put our ingredients in here. Okay? So we need 26 ounces of chicken stock, which is 3 1/4 cups. So we're going to use broth. The difference between broth and stock, technically, a lot of people don't differentiate. But the difference between, why does my phone keep turning off? What is happening, phone? I am displeased with you. The difference between stock and I'm going to show you this so cool. Look, it's measured, so I don't even have to get my measuring cup out. I can just look at it and pour it in. How cool is that? So I want, what did I say, a little bit over 3 cups. So the difference between stock and broth is what I was going to say. The stock is made with the bones and broth is made with the meat. That is a true version. A lot of people don't differentiate at all. And honestly, with most recipes, you don't need to differentiate. All right. Well, that's about right. Okay, good. I've got a Ninja and it's awesome. Yay! Oh, we forgot our drink. Should we pour our drink? Let's pour our drink. I'm going old school, you guys. We're going with old school Miller Lite because yum. I've got a, what's a Ninja? Well, Ninja's just a brand, so, but I'm assuming she means a Ninja slow cooker. Ninja makes slow cookers and blenders. If you've seen us use that big blender that I have, that's a Ninja brand. And also the food processor that we've used a few times is Ninja brand. I like Ninja. They don't pay me to say that. I wish they did, though. Hey, Ninja, if you're watching, let's work together. So cheers! Cheers to a Miller Lite. That's a heady Miller Lite. That's pretty, though, isn't it? Yum. Thank you, Cassie. Is my pressure cooker the 6-quart size? I believe it is. It's the like 6-in-1. It's the one that doesn't do the yogurt, because I don't like yogurt, so yes, I did just say that. Okay, we need chicken. Chicken, and chicken. Ooh. Okay, so how much chicken did it say? We're going to put in 3 to 4 pounds of chicken. So this is 2 1/3 pounds. That is 2 pounds. So we're going to go... all right. So this is almost 2 1/2 pounds. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put 2 more of these in. Open! 1, 2. Alright, that's about right. And we're going to scoot this out of the way, back into the fridge. I'm going to wash my hands again so I don't get anybody sick. How are we doing so far, guys? How are we doing? Is there a difference between pressure cooker and Instant Pot, or are they all the same? Instant Pot is just the brand of pressure cooker. So this is an Instant Pot pressure cooker. But there's lots of different brands. You could get the stovetop, you can get the electric. This is an electric one. Where am I going? Okay. 1 canned diced tomatoes, 14.4 ounces. We can do that. Let's bring our salsa over. I got yelled at the other day for not having all my ingredients on the counter already, but it's very crowded if we do that, so I try not to. Alright. And my can opener. Who's an old school can opener? I can't handle electric can openers. They stress me out. Broth versus stock. Broth is made with bones. I'm sorry, broth is made with meat, stock is made with bones. But most people don't really differentiate in day-to-day cooking. So the true stock when it's cold, or even at room temperature sometimes, will be a gelatin consistency. So am I supposed to drain this? It does not say to drain, so we're not going to drain. So that's a 14 to 15 ounce can of diced tomatoes. How do I not clean my chicken? Shake my head, and she's worrying me about washing her hands. I just washed my hands twice, so I don't know what you're worried about. And you don't rinse chicken, and we've actually gone over this a few times, but I'm happy to talk about it again. You don't rinse chicken. It's actually very bad to rinse chicken, and I learned this back in January when we had 2 professional chefs staying with us. The reason you don't rinse chicken is because any bacteria that's on the chicken that's going to get you sick is going to get killed in the baking process if you are properly heating your chicken to temperature. But if you rinse your chicken, what you are doing is increasing the chances of contaminating your kitchen because you splash and you have to move it different places, and so the less you have to move it, the better. And rinsing is absolutely not necessary. Chefs do not rinse the chicken. So, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, guys. Alright, so here's our 16 ounces of prepared salsa. That smells so good. And you can use any kind of salsa. This is Cigar City salsa. I got a couple displeased comments. Oh god, that smells so good. I got a couple displeased comments last week about covering my labels. I apologize, but when you do a sponsored post, you know, they're paying me to talk about their product, so we do that as a courtesy so that their product gets the attention. Haley, it's all right. Now you know, right? I used to rinse my chicken until we had them stay with us. I had no idea. All right, so we've got 26 ounces of chicken stock, which is 3 1/4 cups. We've got 3 to 4 pounds of chicken. We went right around 4. We've got 1 can of diced tomatoes. We've got 16 ounces of prepared salsa, and now we're going to put in some corn. Where's my corn? Where's my corn? There's my corn. You can use fresh, frozen, or canned. Doesn't make any difference. Hi, Melissa. How are you? You guys are very welcome. All right, I'm grabbing scissors, and I'm grabbing a measuring cup. Okay. There we go. So what did I say? 4 cups, right? 4 cups of kerneled corn. Jennifer Daggy wants my kitchen. Thanks. I like it. We actually designed it. We bought a gutter house and remodeled it. I have never washed my chicken, nor have I been told. Okay. So we're going to pour that in. We're making slow cooker chicken salsa soup. Oh, we're making it the speedy version. Alright, so now we're going to grab a ladle or a mixer, stir, paddle, whatever you want to use. And we're going to give it a good mix. Okay. Get everything mixed up. Yummy, 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 yummy. Thanks, Belinda. It's actually just a t-shirt, just a, what do you call it? Baseball style tee. Alright, so we've got it all mixed up. We want all the flavors together, right? How high can you fill the pot? It's got a line at the top that shows me max. Can you guys see it right there? It says max. So pretty high, almost all the way full. Hi, Tammy from Savannah. How long does it cook? That is what we're going to look up right now. So if you're doing it in a slow cooker like I normally do, you're going to do 4 to 6 hours on high or 8 to 10 on low. Probably the lower of the two because it's not a ton of, it's not a very dense meal. So probably the lower of these. Sorry, I'm just looking for a thing to put my corn away. Could you cut up the chicken? You absolutely could cut up the chicken, sure. What we're going to do is we're going to shred it after it's cooked. So that's why I did not cut up the chicken. So let's grab our, my pamphlet is gone. That's problematic. Let's see what's over here. So this is slightly problematic, but that's what they invented the internet for. Is there a secret from changing a recipe from slow cooker to electric pressure cooker? I don't know if there's a secret. Like, there's not like one, you know, thing you have to know. No, I don't think so. You just have to get used to changing the times, which is actually what I'm doing right now. I'm going to look up the time because it came with a pamphlet in it for changing the times and it's not in there. So we're just going to look it up real quick because that's what Dr. Google is for, right? So, we're just going to peek. Okay, so it says just use the, and the other thing too is it's got instant buttons on it. So it says just use the poultry setting, which is all I'm going to do because we put chicken in it. So we're going to put this in. We're going to put the top on. So what you're going to want when you put it on, this says venting, sealing, and venting. You want it sealing because we want to seal it. So you're going to line up the arrows until it clicks. You're going to plug it in. You're going to click poultry, and it's going to say 25. And you're going to let it sit for 10 seconds. And after that 10 seconds is over, it knows, there you go, it knows that I am ready to cook, and it's going to start cooking. Now, when you buy your electric pressure cooker, if you choose to, it's going to say, I think you use less water in a pressure cooker. I have not tried. Not that I've noticed. I have not had that situation. I've used the same amount of water and it's turned out just fine. So I don't know. I made your maple pecans and my husband loves them. Yay! Yeah, those are yummy, aren't they? So okay. So if you buy an Instant Pot, it's gonna say in the directions that it takes about 5 minutes to come to pressure. That's garbage. P.S. That is total garbage. So don't panic after 5 minutes thinking your Instant Pot is broken when it doesn't come to pressure, because that's garbage. It takes a lot longer. It takes closer to 15 minutes. So it's heating up right now. It's going to come to temperature. We've got our thing on sealing, so we want to make sure it seals. And what we're going to hear very soon is some bubbling. It's kind of a boiling sound almost. And then it's going to get a little bit more intense sounding. And all of a sudden it's going to get silent. And after it gets silent, about a minute after it gets silent, it's going to start the countdown. And we've got it on poultry, so it's going to be 25 minutes. So it's about 15 plus 25 minutes for your whole thing. So what is that? 40 minutes. So we've got about 40 minutes, and then it should be done, and we'll check on it. And if it's not done, no big deal. You just put it back on for a few more minutes. So, yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? It tells you 5 minutes. It's such garbage. Kelly's on. Hey, Kelly. Woo! Hi from South Dakota, Mallory. Is there a way to mess up cooking with one? I feel like you could probably mess up cooking with anything, but it would be user error. Not necessarily the pot itself. Hi, Carla. Yamina has what's the matter, Yamina? Have you ever noticed that the top smells? It doesn't matter how much you clean it. Okay, so what that is it's the rubber ring will absorb odors. So you can buy replacement rubber rings that are very inexpensive, and just replace that. It comes out, they literally just pull right out and you put a new one in. That's what the odor is. It's because it's absorbing into the rubber ring. So what a lot of people will do is they'll buy several rubber rings. So they'll have a rubber ring just for curry. They'll have a rubber ring just for fish. They'll have a rubber ring just for desserts, because you don't want your dessert tasting like curry, right? So that's what it is. Is it different than a crock pot? Yes, it is different than a crock pot. So a pressure cooker cooks quickly. It creates intense pressure, which causes the food to cook very quickly. That said, you can use it as a slow cooker. So if you have an Instant Pot, you don't also need a slow cooker because it can be used as one. I would just use the slow cooker setting on it. That's all. Right down here it says slow cook, and that's all I would choose. And if you don't like, slow cookers generally have a clear lid so you can see in, and you can see this one's got a totally sealed lid. They actually sell clear lids for when you're using the slow cooker function if that's what you prefer. I love to make pot roast in the pressure cooker. It takes about an hour, but it falls apart like it has cooked for hours. Isn't it incredible? I don't understand the science behind it at all, but I love it. We can all thank my Aunt Tracy for bugging me until I finally got one. All right. So You can put the rubber ring out in the sun for a few hours and it takes the smell away. See? We learned something new. Thank you for that. Alright, I'm going to give this a wash. Something dripped on it, and I'm pretty sure it was my beer, but just in case it was chicken, we're going to wash it. And then we're going to do some really simple guac. Good. How are we, guys? How much are they? I want to say I paid $80 for mine. They do run specials this time of year. Hey, Kelly, can you find us the link for the Instant Pot so we can put it up? I totally forgot to do my links today, and they do not make sense at all. The smell out of what? Your ring. Does your rubber ring not smell funny, Vince? Tell us, how do you get the smell out of your rubber ring? Alright, thanks, Kelly. Okay, so let's put this here so our cutting board doesn't slide. Okay. I don't do that very often, but when it's damp, I like to do it. Hi, Vince. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Sheila. Cheers, guys. Thanks for being here. For those of you who are new, hi, I'm April. Can you guys hear it bubbling now? I can hear it. Can you hear it? There we go. Kathy got hers at Walmart Black Friday for $40. So we are making slow cooker because we're using the fast cooker, chicken salsa soup. Super delicious, super easy, only a few ingredients. And now we're going to do a cheater guac because salsa soup needs guac. And P.S. I didn't even realize that it's Taco Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Can we just cheers on that one too? Ridiculous. So hi, I'm April from Mama Loves Food, mamalovesfood.com, MAMALOVESFOOD.com. We come on every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesdays we come on Spaceships and Laser Beams on Facebook, and on Thursdays we come on my page, Mama Loves Food. Jaylene got hers for $59. Yay! Hi, Alan. Nice to meet you too. We've been doing this since March. Basically, since Facebook rolled out the live feature, we hopped on that train. So we've been doing this since March. We cook all really easy, family-friendly recipes that you can give anyone in your family. I don't know where I was going with that. But everything we do is full. There's no magic of TV on the show. So it's a long-format show. And I know that annoys some people, but, you know, we can't please everybody. So our show generally runs anywhere from 1 to 3 hours. 3 hours is the max. We don't generally go that far. And 1 hour is rare because I'm very, very chatty, as you can see. And I invite you into my kitchen to chat and get to know each other. I know a lot of people from here. We've become friends, and they're wonderful, and I see you every week, twice a week, 3 times a week sometimes. And the biggest thing about the show is I like to show the recipe from beginning to end. So people get upset sometimes because the ingredients aren't prepared, or I didn't open the can ahead of time, but I want you to see the whole recipe from beginning to end, and that's a big deal for me because I think a lot of people get scared of cooking because on TV, the magic of cooking, I'm sorry, I have made a dozen Rachel Ray recipes, and I adore Rachel Ray, she's the cutest, but they never take 30 minutes, they just don't. So I'm showing you a true long format recipe. So that's what's happening. And we've got our soup in the slow cooker, which happened really quickly. And now we're going to do, Tanya can cook. You can cook, girl. That's the whole point of the show. We're showing you. I can do it. You can do it. And what you can do is, since we're doing long format, you can play this back later and just cook along with me. Go right along with me the whole time. Okay? So, if my meat dries out, I'm cooking it too long. Yes, that is true. If your meat dries out, you're cooking it too long. So this guac recipe is my total cheater guac. It's ridiculously easy. It's 3 ingredients. And we're going to dress it up just a little bit more. We're going to add 2 more things. But I get so many compliments on this recipe, and it's ridiculous because it's barely a recipe. So all it is 4 avocados, 4 ripe Hass avocados, or you could use Florida avocados too. But I use Hass. So 4 ripe Hass avocados, 1 packet of good seasoned dry Italian dressing, and a lime. That's it. People are constantly like, oh, what'd you put in this? It's so good. Yeah, seriously. It's salad dressing mix, and it's amazing. So we're going to make that. Jessica, I love when you're here. Thank you. I have never tried an air fryer. I got this shirt from my shop. Thanks very much. If you guys want to shop with me after the show, we are actually selling tops after the show. We sell LuLaRoe in our private LuLaRoe group. Kelly, if you'll put up a link, Kelly will put up a link to it, and you're welcome to join me. We are doing all tops tonight. Tops on Tuesday, just like tacos on Tuesday. Should we get started on the squawk? I think we should get started on the squawk. I'm going to use a clear bowl so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to walk away for a second. All right. And we do have a couple cookbooks out. They are e-cookbooks, but why would you fry air? Maybe that's why I don't have one, because I wouldn't. I don't know. Okay. And those of you who are wondering, I keep talking to Kelly. Kelly is my assistant. She's fabulous. She's fabulous. So if you have any questions and I don't get to you, you can direct them to Kelly and she will help you. Vince is our resident cheerleader. He's awesome too. He's not creepy, don't worry. That said, if he says something horrible, he doesn't work for me either. Sorry, Vince. Hi, Lisa. How are you? I'm happy to spend this time with you too. Tanya, this is a great one for cold nights. Absolutely. Okay. So if you want to do just the cheater version of this recipe, you need 1 packet of this Good Seasons dressing mix. I picked zesty, but you can use the regular. No big. Either one works just fine. 4 avocado. I heard if you put the seed in the guacamole, it will keep it from turning brown. I have heard that too. I don't know if it's true or not. And 1 lime. We are going to add some tomato, because I like tomato, and let's see if we have any onion, because I like onion too. Yes, onion's delicious. I'm not sure I have any onion in here, though. Can you believe that? Looks like we're out of onion. So we'll just do what we've got. April, I should work for you. I'll think on that. Vince. We might find something for you to do eventually. All right. I just realized how weird my husband and I look. We're both listening to something on our phones and the TV is on. That's hilarious. All right, let's go ahead and rinse our veggies. Okay. Air fryers are great. They really work. Cool. I have never tried one. So I've looked into air fryers before, and this is my complaint with the air fryers. And it probably won't apply to most people because I'm weird and have a giant family. But I'm cooking for 7, and it doesn't fit food for 7, so it's not really on my... Alright. Okay, so we're gonna rinse these. And while you don't rinse chicken, you should always rinse your veggies. The more you know. Paula Dean now makes fried chicken in her air fryer. Oh, that's cool. Okay, onions and mushrooms, fox, and I don't know where it would be in the cooking. Yeah, butter's amazing. Butter's amazing. Should we sing to butter? Butter's amazing. Butter's amazing. Butter's amazing. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see. I know everybody's got their own ways of cutting avocados. This is how I do mine. I don't know if it's right or not, but that's how we do it. This is how we do it, baby. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Where's my shirt from? My shirt is a LuLaRoe shirt. It is from my shop. If you'd like one of your own, we are going to be selling them tonight after the show. Kelly will give you a link. It's Mama Loves LuLaRoe if you want to search Facebook, or Kelly can give you a direct link if you're interested. If you're not interested, no big. This is not a hard sell. Also, if you just want to hang out longer, because I make an ass out of myself for a whole another 2 more hours. Alright. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. This is how we do it, baby. What is that song from? I don't even know. Can you guys hear the Instant Pot sizzling? It's going... And you see, it's been more than 5 minutes, right? That Instant Pot book is a liar. Did you rinse your avocados? I did. You don't have to rinse your avocados, but it doesn't hurt to do it. Because everybody's touching them. Everybody's touching them. I did not cut that one in half well enough. You know, everyone's touching them in the grocery store, so who knows? It's cold and flu season. I figure it can't hurt to rinse them. I'm having issues with this one. When do I sleep? Not very often. I have a very wonderful husband, though, who lets me sleep later in the morning, so that's good. It's hot dog style to cut avocado, hot hamburger style. I have no idea what that means. Okay. So, we're going to put our 4 avocados worth of avocado meat in our bowl right here. Is that from Step Brothers? I don't think I've seen Step Brothers. I actually have a fancy avocado scooper, and I really just prefer a good spoon. If you cut them lengthwise, it's easier to get the seed out. Who knew? Who knew? The more you know. Every time I say that, I see that like rainbow star thing going across my mind. Ashley, if I'm frozen, I'm having a beer, guys. I went back to my roots. We're having a Miller Lite. Keeping it classy. I mean, really, we're making taco soup. What else? You have beer with taco soup, right? Or a margarita, which I don't have the ingredients for margaritas, but that would have been delicious, so. Just got on. What is she making? Hi, Aurora. We are making slow cooker chicken salsa soup in the not so slow cooker. And now we're doing a really simple cheater guac. And these, I'm not gonna lie, these avocados aren't quite as ripe as I would have liked, but they'll be fine. And the ones that were really ripe were like way ripe. Unpleasantly ripe. The College of Knowledge. I kind of love that. I don't think you're shy. Me? No, I'm not shy. I was at once upon a time, but not anymore. I don't know what happened. I keep losing my comments. Come back. Come. My phone's frozen, you guys. That's super duper lame. That's the lamest. That's the lamest. That's the lamest thing it is. I'm going to rinse my hands or wipe them off at least and try and get that phone working again because I can't see my comments. And it's weird enough that I'm talking to 1,000 people I don't know, but now I'm just talking at dead air right now. I can't even see what you're saying to me. Come out, avocado. Come out. There we go. I almost missed the bowl with that one. And there we go. Alright, let's see if we can't get this phone back to working. Oh, don't go anywhere. Where you be? There we are. Alan gave up beer and lost 130 pounds. That's a lot of beer. I feel like maybe you were overdoing it with the beer if you lost that much weight. Also, if I lost 130 pounds, I'd be negative. And if you believe that, I love you. You had kids say first you talked to others. I think I came out. I don't know. I mean, I was more shy in like middle school. I think I kind of got over it around high school, college age. When I realized I just don't really give a shit what other people think about me. Sorry, yo. Not taking your personal opinion into consideration. The pie. Oh, I keep losing my. Come back. The pit. What about the pit? What about the pit? What's happening? Hi, Valencia. Oh, is Vince still talking about the pit? Where do I live? I live in Florida, just north of Orlando. I'm about an hour south of Mickey. I said just north of Orlando, didn't I? Is that right? I'm an hour north of Mickey. Sorry, that was backward. It was 3:30, drink a case a week. Well, I think you probably did your body a favor by quitting, and I bet you're feeling a whole lot better now. Man, I wish I could lose weight by giving up beer. I don't drink enough beer. Probably if I gave up chocolate, but, I mean, then there's a world without love and happiness, and I'd rather be fat. So I'm understanding the pit is the seed. Yes, the pit is the seed. It is also damnation. Just kidding. I don't know. My son wants to go to my house. Oh, that's cute. Hi. Hi to your son. Green onion in my window. I have green onion in my window. I have basil in my window. I have dead rosemary in my window. I feel like I might sneeze right into this guacamole at one point. I'm cold as Cleveland. Oh, is Martha not having a good time? Sorry, Martha. Where's Martha? Come on, let's do the recipe. We're using data for your ramblings. Oh, Martha. If you want the recipe, just click through to the link. Don't waste your data on me. My cousin lives in Spring Hill. I don't know where that is. Valencia says, I love food, but I could stand to lose 130. I don't think I could lose 130, but I could stand to lose a little. My doctor thinks I lose a little. Anyway, Martha, let's talk about the fact that I am doing the recipe. And stopping talking would not do anything to expedite the recipe. Because I am talking and working at the same time. Alright, why does my stinking comments keep going away? Hi, Allie from Hawaii. What's the weather like in Hawaii right now? Do you guys even have a winter? How does that work? Tell us about it. I want to hear. Hi, Tanya. We're on hot data. You're funny. Whose data are you stealing? My daughter, Josie, wants to go to your house also. If your daughter, Josie, came to my house, she would meet my daughter, Josie. How fun would that be? Alright. There's a lot of kids here, that's for sure. We come for the personality. Thanks, Angela. I love you guys. You're the best. Jess loves my Randy. Thanks. I love my Randy too. I'm going to tell you guys something. Most people size up in a Randy, but I didn't have the size up in a Randy for me. I had a size down, so I thought I'd try it on. And guess what? I love it. So, P.S. If you're worried about sizing in a Randy, apparently you can size down. All right. So one more. My comments are gone again. What is happening? I need a new phone. My husband's been telling me to get a new phone for like 6 months, maybe longer. I read that it was snowing in Hawaii. Does that even happen? Does that really happen? Hi from Canada, Connie. How are you? We were freezing today, but no snow yet. Martha, this is the fun. Yeah, this is the talkie show. Trevor's going to Disney in 2 days. That's exciting. Are you going to Disney World or Disneyland? Which one? I've never been to Disneyland. I gotta be honest. I am terrified of earthquakes, so I've never been to Colorado. I have been to Colorado. I used to live in Colorado. Apparently Facebook thinks I'm being too chatty too. They just bumped us for a minute. I've never been to California. And I'm terrified of going to California. Do you hear this? It still hasn't come to pressure. So, liar, Instant Pot on fire. Let's not have it go on fire. I was kidding about that last part. I'm sorry, Instant Pot. I love you. So good. It snowed in the mountains of Hawaii. I didn't even... Oh, Randy is just the style of shirt that I'm wearing. It's just the style of shirt. That's all. Nothing exciting. I totally have guacamole on my phone. I had to update my iPhone 7 because it keeps crashing on me. Yeah. My phone does not love me these days. Alright. Normally I would just use a potato masher, but these are not quite as ripe as normally I would use. So we're going to just chop them up a little bit first. And, let's put our... you want to put your lime juice on them. The lime juice, the citric acid and lime juice. I'm with you, Jennifer. I'm totally with you. It does smell good. The citric acid in this will help it from oxidizing, which is what turns it brown. So we'll do that. And you want the juice of at least 1 lime, but you could go up to 2 if you like yours limey. That is a very dry lime. We're going to do 2, maybe even 3. That is a really dry lime. Come on, lime. Give us your juice. There it goes. I know, everyone always tells me I should microwave it, but I forget. Oh, 28 people just shared my show. Thanks, guys. I want to tell you that if you share my show, it makes me very happy, first of all. Yay, happy. But also, you know, it lets other people see that you're enjoying the show. So they'll come watch with you, which is kind of fun, right? I've had friends from high school pop on, like randomly, saying other people shared my show. Isn't that fun? Like, super cool. So it's kind of like, you know, a potential for a mini reunion when you do that. Also, it tells Facebook that you're enjoying the show, which is kind of a big deal for me because we want the show to be shown to people, right? So if Facebook thinks you're enjoying the show, they're going to show it to more people, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, microwave citrus before you juice. I know. I always forget, and then I don't do it. Dry limes are lame. Lame limes. Alright, there we go. This one was not dry. There we go. Alright, so I used 2 limes because our first lime was on the dry side. And hi, Alicia from Nova Scotia. How are you? I think you're the best. Oh, yay, that's so much better. Okay, there we go. Now we've got our lime juice. I'm going to grab a fork because that spoon is small and freaking me out a little with the knife near it. There we go. So, like I said, normally I would try to find slightly more ripe avocados, but the more ripe avocados at my market today were crazy ripe, which is not what you want. So, that's okay. This will work fine. And once we get it all mashed up, it'll taste delicious. Damn you, phone. Damn you. Annie, please don't advertise in here. Please, please. No advertising in here. Kelly, can you go ahead and delete that comment, please? I know, it's so tempting. You're like, oh, there's almost 1,000 people in here. I can tell them all about my cool business, but it's bad form. I'm not going to lie. So try not to do it. Sorry, I'm just checking something on my computer real quick. There we go. Okay. So we're just giving this a chop. Like I said, I usually use my potato masher, but these are just a little bit more. I use a lot of Cajun seasoning in my. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Hi, Michelle from Saskatchewan. Am I saying that right? September Wilson. Yeah. So what I was saying is I usually do use a potato masher, but these are a little bit. They're not as ripe as I would normally do, so I'm trying to give them a start first. Otherwise, I'm gonna break my potato masher. But we will use that in just a minute. I'm gonna spin that bad boy. I didn't see it either. I love avocados. If I lived in Florida, I would plant a tree. So in Florida, a lot of people assume the Hass avocado grows well in Florida, and it actually doesn't grow that well in Florida. I know a few people who have been able to grow it, but it's not like in California. So in Florida, we do have avocados, but they're the Florida avocado, and they're the big, they're almost pear-shaped, and they're big, and they have a sweeter flavor. Could you do it in a food processor? Absolutely, sure. I don't like mine totally smooth, though. I like mine a little bit more chunky, but if you like yours totally smooth, then yes, a food processor would work very well. And it wouldn't give you this horrible nails on chalkboard sound. Didn't show up in my feed either. I don't know what we're talking about, but okay. Okay. I can't believe it hasn't come to pressure yet. What are you doing, Instant Pot? What's happening? I feel like it's going to happen soon. I feel like it's good. We might have to do another recipe while we wait. That's okay. Keeps giving me goosebumps. I'm sorry. I'm almost done. Alright, I feel like we could switch to the potato masher now. But before we do that, let's go ahead and put our packet. This is our secret ingredient, you guys. This is so homemade, so don't even. I'm just kidding. It's not homemade at all. It's just a packet of Good Seasons Italian dressing mix. Hi, Carolyn. Is it Carolyn or Caroline? We put all our recipes linked above in the description, and then Kelly can go ahead and throw a link to the recipes in the comments as well for you. My website, Mama Loves Food, has well over 600 easy recipes on it, so if you're looking for something yummy, it's a good place to start. Do a dessert. I did grab the stuff to do dipped pretzels, because those are quick and easy, so if we have time, we'll do that. Okay, so the thing about this dressing mix is it's very, very fine, and it always gets up my nose and makes me sneeze, so I'm trying not to do that. Okay, let's find our potato masher, shall we? Look at that, right on top. What are the odds? That never happens. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Now we're getting there. Yum, yum, yum. Now, it's best if it sits overnight like this, but you can totally eat it right away. It'll still be yummy. But it is best, at the very least, for if you let it sit for a couple hours. Like I said, I like mine a little bit chunky, so I'm not going to mash it to smooth, but my phone hates me today. It just turned off again. What is happening, phone? What did I do to you? I've done a lot of things to this poor phone, so it's probably better that it can't answer me. Have you guys asked Siri? Sorry, I'm trying to find you guys again. I lost you. Here we are. Hi, me. Alright. Have you guys bacon in your guac? Oh, do you hear it? It's like freaking out now. That means it's about to come to pressure. So, bacon in your guac, really? I have never heard of bacon in guac, but I'm intrigued and not at all turned off. Do you hear it? It's getting there. It's almost there. Almost there. Okay, so yeah, so in this so far we have 4 Hass avocados, the juice of 1 to 2 limes, and 1 packet of Italian dressing mix. And that's your avocado, or that's your guacamole, guys. Look at that. Guac! Okay, it just sealed. Did you hear it? So it gives it about a minute sealed before it starts counting the timer. Now remember, guys, this recipe usually takes 4 to 6 hours, so it's pretty good. The mushrooms in the front of the bowl. These are not mushrooms. These are avocado pits. And they're gonna go in my compost. But mushrooms do sound yummy. I make fat bombs that are bacon and guac. Yum. That's my kind of fat bomb. Alright. I need New Mexico green chilies. Ooh, that sounds good. My kids aren't spicy people, so we're going to keep it not spicy right now. But I'm going to stir in some... Okay, this knife needs to be sharpened, so we're going to do that real quick. I have never used my pressure cooker. I'm afraid to use it. Don't be afraid. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Why do I hear you again, pressure cooker? It's stressing me out right now. I feel like it should have come to pressure like a while ago. You're a pressure cooker. Why aren't you coming to pressure? Well, worst case scenario, it's cooking it. I thought I got the ring on there, right? Sometimes things don't work out. What's up, Alan? Yeah, it's not scary. I mean, it's certainly possible to screw it up. It's possible that I just screwed it up because I don't know why it's taken so long to come to pressure. I thought it was to pressure. I heard it, and now it's bubbling again. Worst case scenario, it's cooking. It might take a little bit longer, but it's cooking. We'll find out. There we go. Look at that. Are we talking about Back to the Future? P.S. One of my favorite movies ever. Alright. Oh, that those are the avocado pits. Gotcha, gotcha. Hey, they could have been mushrooms. Mushrooms are yummy. Is anyone else's sound off? I hope not. I hope you guys can hear me all right. Hear me stressing out about the fact that my pressure cooker is not coming to pressure? What is happening, pressure cooker? Why aren't you coming to pressure? So my phone is stressing me out right now. Those of you who are in my LuLaRoe group know that we've been trying to get tall and curvy for a month now. We have not been able to get the tall and curvy size of leggings, and I just got 2 texts saying they're available to purchase, and I'm doing this, so I can't do it. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh, the knife is a Santoku knife. Yeah, so Santoku knife has these ridges on it. Can you see? That's what a Santoku knife is. It's having performance anxiety, I know. I'm wondering if I didn't get the ring on right. I mean, it'll cook it regardless. It'll just take a little bit longer if it's not pressurized. I love mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms. Oh, yes. Yes. Will I be doing any Christmas holiday baking? We did some last week. I suspect we'll do some more. This is a Santoku knife. They are not expensive. I think this one was 10 or 12 bucks. Sound is fine, but we're out of sync. Uh-oh. Am I out of sync for everyone or just for you? Let's find out. All right. So that's not really part of the recipe, but I like tomatoes in mine. I've seen a few posts about grinding pits and eating due to the nutrients. I've read that too. I've also read that it's not been studied, and I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I've also heard that it's really hard to do, literally, no pun intended, and that it tastes terrible. So, I don't know. Yeah, X out and come back if I'm out of sync, because it says that most people are saying that I'm not out of sync, so. Oh, it's timing, so it's, okay, it's to pressure now. I don't know why we can still hear it so well, but apparently it is to pressure. Maybe it's just because we've got a lot of liquid in there. Yay! So in 25 minutes our soup will be ready. Out of sync here, delay. Ugh, what is that about? Super lame. Should we try this guac? Isn't it pretty? I love it with the red. And it's perfect for the holidays because it's red and green. How much do you love that? Let's get a pretty bowl. Everything deserves a pretty bowl, right? I'm a firm believer in that. Everything deserves a pretty bowl. I love cilantro. I adore cilantro. Yes. Yes. I don't put it in my guac, though. I'm not opposed to it when other people put it in their guac, but I don't put it in my guac. I don't have any good reasons for that, other than I just never have. Recipe. The recipe is linked in the description. Also, Kelly has linked it a few times in the comments. But I will tell you, it is 4 avocados, 1 packet of good seasoned Italian dressing mix, and the juice of 1 to 2 limes. And then I also added some 2 chopped up tomatoes. Why the mad faces? We have mad faces. Just hold it. 1 tomato. Sorry, you're right. It was 1 tomato. Thank you. Un tomate. Cilantro is a must in our house. Oh yeah, I love cilantro. It's delicious. I put a ton of it in my salsa, but I don't know. I've just never put it in my guac before. Maybe I should try that sometime. Any onions? Not today, but sometimes I do. I was going to, but I didn't have any in my fridge. Thought I had some over there. Apparently not. Should we try this? Should we try this guac? Since we've got 20 minutes to kill. So good. Where's my chips? Where are my chips at? Where are my chips at? I have clementine stuck in my head again. What is that about? Okay. Yummy. Okay. I just broke my chip. That was not awesome. Should I bring it over and let you see? Is it in focus? There we go. Yummy. Michelle puts garlic and cumin in her guac. So this is just my cheater guac. I do have a more complicated recipe if you want that, but it's so good. Yeah, almost no cleanup for this whole recipe. I mean, the whole, like, dinner. Very little cleanup. You guys want to do an Ask Me Anything? Should we get some onion cut up for the soup? Should we do that? Tanya just licked her phone. That's hilarious. Some people think cilantro tastes like soap, and it's actually a genetic thing. Yeah, I've read that. Will the guacamole turn color by tomorrow? So, the way to keep your guacamole from turning color, put it in your Tupperware, put a layer of water over top. It turns color because of the oxygen in the air. It oxidizes. So if you put a layer of water over it, it keeps it from, hi Tammy, it keeps the air from touching it. And it doesn't change the flavor because the water doesn't get into it. It doesn't absorb the water. Then when you want to eat it, open your Tupperware, dump the water out, give it a little stir. Voila! Green guacamole. Does cooked cilantro taste different than raw cilantro? It's less pungent for sure. For sure. Isn't that beautiful? Let's chop some green onion for the soup. Put one of the pits in a bowl and it'll keep it from changing color. Any ideas for feeding a group of 15? I already put the pits in the compost. I totally forgot. I said I was going to do that. Did you hear me say I was going to do that? And then I totally forgot. I've got lots of groups for recipes for groups of 15. It just depends on what you want to cook. What are you in the mood for? You can do tacos for a crowd. That's always fun. Onion. Hi, Valeria from Fort Worth, Texas. Where do you get your glass? What glass? This glass? I think I got that at, well, it was a wedding present. I think we registered for it. I want to say Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. It was like 15 years ago, so. Darn, now I want some guacamole. It's so good. Hi, Giselle. How are you? I got you, girl. I understood what you meant. Green onion. Stick the pit in it. Remove as much as your air. Add air as you can, and add lime juice. Yep, those are all good. The voice is not matching the video. So, are you watching directly on my page would be one question. So, are you watching it on Spaceships and Laser Beams, or are you watching it as a link from somewhere else? Because sometimes if you watch it through a link, there'll be a little bit of delay. So try clicking through. There you go. Vince got his at Big Lots. I love Big Lots. They have good stuff there. We don't have them close by, unfortunately. It's a little bit of a haul. It's snowing and 16 degrees in Colorado Springs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so jealous. I love Colorado. I've been trying to convince my husband to move to Colorado for 13 years now. Alright, maybe more like 7, but a while. He's not biting. He is not biting. I exited out and came back and everything is fine. Oh, good. There you go. Guys, make sure you like the page. Mama Loves Food is my page. Spaceships and Laser Beams is Stephanie's page, who has so kindly invited us here tonight. Lisa, yeah. Yeah, so like the page Mama Loves Food. If you can see us, we're on every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, cooking all kinds of things. We cook breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, appetizers, soups, salads. We have done it all. I hate snow. I love snow. I love snow. My husband hates cold weather. If it goes below 70 degrees, he complains. Super annoying. Ugh. My kids are total Florida kids. Total Florida kids. 18 minutes! Who's excited about that? Negative 18 in Calgary. Okay, that's too cold for me. That is officially too cold. That is a temperature that should never be felt by humans, I feel like. How do you not just turn into a popsicle? How do things work? Like, I literally, and I know, I mean, I'm not trying to be I don't know, snarky, but I don't understand how stuff doesn't freeze. Like, doesn't your fuel freeze? Doesn't your house just turn into a popsicle? How do you guys stay warm? No snow in Buffalo. We have some snow in Maine. Oh, Maine is beautiful. That's on our list of places to go in the very near future. Tennessee doesn't get snow. Tennessee gets some snow, just not a lot. It does. Some snow. Let's get a cute little condiment bowl for our onion. I don't think we have enough time to do the dipped pretzels, which is why I am just kind of... I couldn't bear it. Yeah, too cold. Water pipes freeze. I don't understand. I just don't understand how you function in the negative. My cousin lives in Alaska, and she posted that it was -4 today. And I just don't get it. Fuel doesn't freeze. We adapt. Stay indoors. Alright, fair enough. What are we making? Okay, so we've got slow cooker chicken salsa soup in the Instant Pot. It's got 16 more minutes. And then we just made a really quick cheater guacamole with avocados, lime juice, and Italian dressing mix. Would it be super tacky of me to grab another beer? Because I kind of want one. I'm going to do that. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'm back. Stop talking amongst yourselves. I'm back. Vince says, well, Illinois gets friggin' snow and ice and sleet and freezing rain and wind that blows you all across. Wish you could invite us all over. I would love to do that one day. I know I do need margaritas, but we're doing beer. We'll pretend it's a Corona. Oops. That wasn't my best pouring job ever. Do you guys want to do to ask me anything? We've got about 15 minutes before the soup is ready. Those of you who have been here for a while know that I'm an open book. So, Jessica's on her 4th glass of wine. Amen, girl. Cheers. Feels like Friday. It's only Tuesday. We're going to hate ourselves tomorrow. I'm a 2-beer kind of gal, too. Alright, good. I'm glad. I probably won't do 3 because then I'll be cranky and not able to sell clothes coherently, but... you know. So anyway, yeah, if anyone has any questions about anything whatsoever, you're welcome to ask. If I skip your question, it could be one of two things. One, don't feel comfortable answering it. But more likely, because I answer just about everything, I just didn't see it. Am I from Florida? Yeah, we're in Florida right now. I'm not originally from Florida. I'm originally from Texas, but I mostly grew up in Florida. South Florida, and now we live in Central Florida. Janie, I have never used an air fryer. Cheers, guys. And my husband is, by education, he's an engineer/animator. He's got 2 degrees. but he has a computer animation company. So he does mostly accent recreations, but also medical animations. He does forensic engineering and translates it to 3D computer animations, mostly for trial, but also for seminars and that kind of thing. Janice wants to know if I get paid for this. Oh, Kelly, can you put the link up to the closed group, to the LuLaRoe group, please? Somebody's asking for it. Yeah, so this is my job. This is my full-time job. I do not get paid for this particular show unless I tell you it's sponsored night. So, like last week we had a show sponsored by the Pork Board, and I was paid for that. Am I done Christmas shopping? I'm not done. I haven't started Christmas shopping. I have not even started. Janice is married to an engineer too. Cheers, Janice. So yeah, I get paid by getting sponsorships, working with partnering with brands. So on the blog, a lot of my recipes are sponsored. So like this salsa soup originally was developed because a salsa company came to me and said, here's our salsa, we'd like you to develop a recipe for it. So for a while it was sponsored on the blog. Guac recipe, it's all linked. Kelly, can you throw a link to the guac recipe in the comments, please? All the recipes are also linked in the description above. 12 minutes. I feel like we should do something. I have 4 kids that haven't shopped. Yeah, I got 5. And a really big family. What part of Texas was I from? Lackland Air Force Base, which is just outside of San Antonio. My dad was in the Air Force. If I had the time to use a slow cooker, would I still use the pressure cooker, or would you only pick the pressure cooker when you need something cooked fast? That's a good question. I usually use the slow cooker. But mostly because the pressure cooker's new, so the opportunity to use the pressure cooker in place of the slow cooker hasn't really arisen yet. Does a pressure cooker work the same as a slow cooker, just faster? Are we speaking scientifically, or are we speaking like end product? End product, yes. You basically, it does the same thing. Scientifically, no. They're very different mechanisms of how they work. Do I use special lighting like softboxes? I do. I do have special lighting. Which is why it's bright in here. What will we be making for Christmas? My mom actually does the cooking for Christmas, and she makes prime rib every year. And I'll catch you guys later, 9 shows, and I look forward to seeing more. Good night. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry, we've got a weird gap here. 10 more minutes. Do I do any blogs about mommy stuff? Okay. I had a mommy blog for a long time, and I did eventually give that up a couple of years ago, but if you go to aprilslittlefamily.com, there's several years of content in there you're welcome to look at. On the MAGA bus from Chicago to Cincinnati. Be safe, Loine. I'm eating guacamole with you, but drinking sparkling apple juice instead of beer because I'm pregnant. Congratulations. Cheers. That's awesome. So anyway, I keep getting away from... Hi from Scarsdale, Anna Maria. The question. So yes, I make money. This is my job. And I do sponsorships, and then we also have advertising on the blog. So that's what I do. You're welcome, Jessica. Amy's first time watching. Yay! Someone asked how I met Kelly. This is a fun story. Kelly and I met... Oh, Kelly, how long ago was it? 2007. Summer of 2007. So what's that? 9 years ago? 9.5 years ago. Kelly, oh my goodness, that was 9.5 years ago. That's crazy. Is that 9.5 years ago? 8.5 years ago. I don't know. Summer of 2007. We were both pregnant, and we joined whattoexpect.com. Had these like community boards, the old school bulletin boards where you'd like post a question, and they had themed boards for like when you were due, and we were both due with our kids at the same time, and we became friends. Isn't that fun? So, and yes, we have met in person. We know each other. So yeah, that's how Kelly and I know each other. from being moms. Amanda wants to be both me and Kelly. Summer of 2007, Tammy says. And Tammy's also one of the girls that was in our group. And we've got a really close-knit group that's got about 100 girls that stayed together over the past 9 years. So, super cool. Exactly, Kelly. Amanda is perfect just the way she is. She doesn't need to be anybody else. Jacqueline wants my shirt. Jacqueline, I actually have this exact shirt for sale right after this show. We will have it. Maria made prime rib for Thanksgiving this year. Yum. Yum. Guac is amazing. I'm just going to eat my dinner in front of you guys. Sorry about that. 7 more minutes on that. How often do we do this show? Prime rib. I want to make my first one this year. Please make one on your show. So I can't make one on my show because not trying to be snarky at all. But obviously you've never made one before and aren't familiar with how it works. So prime rib takes a long time to cook. We could not do it on the show. But I do have a recipe for it on my website. And you put it in the oven at a really, really hot temperature for a period of time, and you turn the oven off and you let it just slowly cook with the remaining heat. So Pam's grossed out that I'm eating. Sorry, Pam. What are we doing for Christmas? We go to my parents' house every year for Christmas and have a big family Christmas. Jay made prime rib for Thanksgiving and we had turkey too. Yum. I'm not gonna lie, turkey is my favorite. Before, have I ever cooked? Me? I do lots of cooking. In a restaurant? No, I don't cook in restaurants. I've never cooked in a restaurant. I'm self-taught. We have, my bad mood goes away when I watch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Summer, that is a huge compliment. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. We have chicken salsa soup in the Instant Pot, and it's got 6 minutes left, and then we're going to depressurize it and take a look. And then we made really simple cheater guac, and it's got avocados. I just spelled the wrong thing. It's got avocados. It's got lime. I totally just got a chip stuck in my throat. Avocado, lime juice, Italian seasoning dressing mix, and then I threw it in I just diced a tomato and threw it in there. Diana wants to know lemon or lime in my guacamole. Lime all day long, girl. Do people put lemon? I've never heard of that. That's a good question, guys. Do you guys put lemon or lime juice in your guac? Delicious, juicy, meaty steak. Steak is the best thing ever. We had steak for dinner last night. P.S. Can I just tell you the whole garbage about steak, though? You can make any cut of steak delicious if you marinate it and season it right. We buy the $4.99 cheap steak that is supposed to be put in pot roast and cooked for like 4 hours. No. I put it... this is a tip. I'm going to give it to you right now. Ready? 4 minutes. Take your steak, freeze it. Put it on the grill, almost completely frozen. So you can take it out and thaw it like 10-15 minutes, whatever. Get out there with your favorite marinade. I love Dale's seasoning, the low sodium. Oh, or what's it called? The teriyaki one. It's the Jewish teriyaki, and I just wrote about it recently. Anyway, it's delicious. I'll think of it in a minute. Get that. One of those. Whatever you want. Whatever you like. It doesn't have to be that. It could be barbecue sauce. I don't care. Whatever you love. So get that. Get your almost frozen giant thick steak. Put it on a hot grill. Really hot grill. Still salt. It's still caught my throat. Hot. Put it on a really hot grill. Stand by that grill. You're going to baste it. Every 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to flip it and you're going to baste it and you're going to flip it and you're going to baste it over and over again until it's cooked to the temperature you like. that steak, I don't care. If it's a $3.99 chuck roast, it's gonna be delicious, you guys. That's how you cook a good steak for cheap. You gotta baste it and turn it, and baste it and turn it. It's amazing. No one will ever know you cooked it with the $4.99, $3.99 cheapy steak. Soy vey, thank you. Soy vey, delicious. Soy vey and Dale's. Oh, so amazingly yummy. So good. So good, so good, so good. All right. 3 minutes. Let's get our stuff out. So we need okay. So it's not a slow cooker. It's a fast cooker, but pretend it's a slow cooker because usually I make this in the slow cooker. So in the slow cooker that's not slow, it's an Instant Pot. We have 3 1/4 cups chicken stock. We have 3 to 4 pounds chicken breast. Whole breast. We just shoved them in there. 1 can of diced tomatoes, a smaller can, about 14 ounces. 4 cups of corn. You can use fresh, canned, or frozen. We used frozen, which is probably why it took so long to come up to temp. 16 ounces of salsa. Okay? And now we're going to get, as soon as it's done, it's got 2 more minutes. Yay! As soon as it's done, we're going to throw in sour cream. Okay, we want 16 ounces of sour cream. This is 24, so we want a little more than half of that. How are my kids not rushing in there? My kids are in bed. It's 10 o'clock here. They are sound asleep. I'm sure as they get older, this will be a much harder show to do. Then we want shredded cheese and chives. So we cut up our green onion or chives. And then we're going to do shredded cheese, if I can find it. Oh, there's my shredded cheese. People make fun of my giant bag of shredded cheese, but it's getting smaller. I have 5 kids who love cheese. Amanda wants a class on why am I watching her eat guacamole and drink bad beer. I hate myself that she's making money from this and I'm not. Tracy, sweetie, if you want to work your ass off for 8.5 years, build a repository of recipes, build a community, then I guarantee you they'd love to watch you drink cheap beer and eat guacamole. It only takes 8 years. My kids are 10, 8, 7, 5, and 3. It's done. Okay, so when it says L and 000, that means it's on low, which is warming. It's warming. It's keep warm. We don't want to keep it warm. We're done. So we're going to turn it off. We're going to let it naturally depressurize for just a minute while I do this. And we're going to grab a bowl. And we're going to grab another bowl. We're going to grab a bowl for cheese. And a bowl for our soup. Put some cheese in here so we can sprinkle. All right, look at that. Look at that. So delicious. So delicious. So Amanda asked for a... I love you guys too. You guys are amazing. Oh, it's Vince signing off. We'll catch you later, Vince. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Okay, so we've got our toppings, our sour cream. I'm gonna grab a hot plate so we can bring the soup over. And here we go. All right. Yay. Okay. No, I don't get paid for this show. I only get paid for the shows when it's sponsored. Tonight is not sponsored. Tonight I'm here because I love hanging out with you guys. That's why. That's why. Cheers to those of you who like being here, and those of you who don't, I don't know why you're staying here. Couldn't tell ya. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, since this is under my cabinet and I don't want to steam my cabinet, I'm gonna put a washcloth over that. And then I'm just gonna use, you can use anything, whatever, and I'm gonna knock that open. And we're gonna let it depressurize. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Peggy. Thank you. Alright, so as soon as that stops steaming, we'll be able to open it. We'll shred our chicken up. We'll put it in a bowl. I'm sorry, we'll shred our chicken up, we'll add the sour cream, and then we will eat it, because it's delicious. Woohoo! Connie is sidetracked by my show. Do I do this every night or once a week? I do this twice a week. We do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesdays, we're on Spaceships and Laser Beams. We originate from Spaceships and Laser Beams. And on Thursday, we originate from my page, Mama Loves Food, both on Facebook. You can find us on either page, which is super awesome because we share between each other. We have a mutually beneficial arrangement. And you can also, if you want to get text alerts, you can text follow space live show MLF, one word, to 40404. And Kelly can put that in the comments. And if you love our recipes, I would love you guys, it's holiday season, buy a cookbook. We have 2 cookbooks available. We have a soups and stews cookbook that is $7.99. We also have an all things pumpkin cookbook that is $5.99, or you can buy them both as a pair for $9.99 total, which is a nice discount. They are both ebooks, so you get them in PDF format. They are very thorough. They all have pictures. Every recipe has a picture, and all that fun stuff. Hi, Kelsey. I'm so glad you came back. In the pot is our slow cooker chicken salsa soup. We did it in the Instant Pot, though, so it was not slow. It was fast. Give me 1 second. And you can hear it. The pressure is going out. Almost done. Whoop, whoop. Love me some soup. Amanda, I am not Superwoman. Not even a little bit. I hear it. I hear it. Let's have a chip while we wait. It's almost done. You really, really, really do want to wait until it's done depressurizing. Even if you hear it just hissing a little bit. Because you don't want to get burned. I love... That was gross. I love you guys too. Connie, I'm gonna drop a truth bomb on you, Connie. You do not need to be jealous of my herbs because I kill them about once a month. I'm terrible. What kind of lipstick? I am wearing Maybelline 24 is the brand and this type. And the color tonight is Berry Persistent. Is this a LuLaRoche shirt? It is, yo. This is a Randy. What did I just do for the guac? The guac is 4 Hass avocados, 1 packet of a dry Italian dressing mix. The Good Season brand is what I used, but they've got off brands that work just fine. And the juice of 1 to 2 limes. That is my cheater guac, and everybody always raves about it, and I always want to go. It's just 3 things. And then I threw in, because it's Christmas time, so we want the red and green, so I threw in a diced tomato, and that was it. Super yummy. Only tops tonight on the LuLaRoche show. All tops. All tops. And if you want this one, I have one of these. I'm not taking this one off, though. This is mine. Alright, so it's totally done. And it still steamed my cabinet a little bit, but not as badly as it would have had I not put that cloth on. Excuse me while I clean my kitchen. Sorry. I don't want my cabinets to swell. That would be bad. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so somebody, I just remembered, somebody wrote in the comments, just chicken in the Instant Pot? No, not just chicken. So it's chicken stock, tomatoes, and salsa, and corn in here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unplug it. We're going to twist it off, and we're going to open the lid. Ooh, it smells so good, you guys. It smells amazing. And you can use whatever kind of, how do you store your guac? I've been watching for a while and just found out you homeschool. I do homeschool. Do I enjoy it? Depends on what day of the week you ask me. Yeah. Overall, yes. I would not, I don't have any interest in sending them back to school at this point. But you know, we have our good days and our bad days. Alright, so I'm just pulling the pot out. There we go. I don't know if I can show you without burning it. There we go. Can you guys see? It smells amazing. And I used a roasted salsa. You can use any kind of salsa you want. What brand is my watch? Oh my gosh, this is like a cheap Walmart watch that I bought on clearance after the holidays last year, and I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was like $8. And I get so many compliments on it. And they have a really, really, really similar one at Target that I saw recently. Well, my husband and I smashed on the soup. Okay, so first of all, I love that you just asked if we'll smash on the soup. That was awesome. He'll probably have a small bowl. I will probably have a little bit because I'm hungry. But I have another show right after this, so I will not probably, we're not going to sit down and like have a full dinner. This will be for tomorrow. So look, our chicken's totally done. So I'm going to pull it out and I'm just going to give it a quick shred. We could do it in the, oh, look at that. Look at that! Perfect, 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 perfect shredded chicken. Oh my goodness. All right. So 25 minutes was perfect for this recipe. I'm going to grab my tongs. Yeah, so this will mostly be for tomorrow. I'll probably send him to work with some, and then the kids will have some for lunch, and I'll have some for lunch. So yummy. So yummy. We used the pressure cooker, yeah. What did we have for dinner tonight? Tacos. Because it's Tuesday. Actually, that was not planned at all. We just happened to randomly have tacos. But it worked out nicely, didn't it? Naomi homeschools too, and I put them back this year. I regret it sometimes, but my kids love it. Yeah, my kids have no interest in going back at this point, but if they really wanted to, I think I would send them back. I don't want to be... Yeah. I think I would. I think I would. Look at that. Look at that. Perfectly shredded chicken. Amazing. Wendy had tacos too. Yay! The soup is chicken stock, chicken, salsa, and tomatoes. And then we're going to put some sour cream in it in just a minute. As soon as I'm done shredding that last breast. Last 2 breasts. Apparently I put 4 in. They said they wanted to stay home and I would never hesitate. Yeah. Yeah, I like having them home. But I don't, you know, I don't ever want them to resent me for keeping them home either. And I did fine in public school. I did not care for the school my son started in. But if they went back, I would just send them to a different school. It'd be fine. Do I teach or does someone come in? It's a combination of me, my husband, and our nanny. We all kind of share the responsibility. And we've done classes at community centers, and I actually used to teach a social studies class at the library for a while, homeschool social studies class. Not this year, I'm working too much, but yeah. We use a lot of online resources. We love Khan Academy. Wonderful, wonderful. I work at a daycare, and I'm just worried because so many kids are terrible. You know, not all kids are terrible. It wasn't the kids so much that I had an issue with, was the particular school we were at. And also, my husband and I both work for ourselves, so we have so much opportunity to travel off-season. So I love that we can do that. That's a big deal for us. But like I said, if they ever really wanted to go back, I would just send them back. Terry says, I tried homeschooling, but my kids prefer public schools. They are great here. Yeah, you know, I'm not one of those, like, all things homeschool people. And, you know, you've got to do what's right for your family, and that's really all there is to it. So, try it on for size. If it works, it doesn't. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And, you know, you tried. I don't know. I can't say if we'll be doing this again more. Blah, blah, blah. I can't say if we'll still be doing this in 6 months. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. But it's working for us now. All right. So there is our chicken salsa soup. I'm going to move this out of the way because we don't need it now. Khan Academy. Khan Academy is amazing. It's got a comprehensive math program that starts at pre-K and goes all the way through like grad school math. And then it has lots and lots of science resources and all kinds of stuff too. Okay, so now we want about 16 ounces of sour cream. We're going to stir that in. What is Khan Academy? Khan Academy is an online program created by Sal Khan, who was a teacher. I don't know if he was a teacher originally. Anyway, he is a teacher now. And it's got tons of programs, primarily math and science. It started out as a math teaching program. But they've added history and social studies and all kinds of stuff, and they're eventually hoping to expand to a completely full curriculum pre-K through college. But right now, it's a full curriculum for math. It's also got a coding curriculum. Oh my goodness, this looks so yummy. Okay. And science. It's a great program. And it's free. It's 100% free. It's amazing. It's an absolutely incredible resource. So anyway, that's what we use for math. Alright. Our soup is ready. Khan Academy is free. Eat a Publix sub for me sometime. I had one last week. It was the first one I've had in a long time, too. Okay. So, should we grab our bowl and put some yummies in it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where's that corn at? Let's get some corn. There we go. Some corn. Where's my ladle to get some broth in here? Woohoo! It's so pretty. Oh, how do you guys feel about soup? I could eat soup 24/7. It's my favorite. I think I like soup even more than I like dessert. Is that weird? Where did I put? There we go. Green onions. Okay, can we talk about this for a minute? This is gorgeous, you guys. Gorgeous! It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't even right now. This little spoon. I'm going to bring this over so you guys can see it. Are you ready? Soup is delicious. Oh my goodness. Look at this soup. Can you see this soup? Alright, I'm going to bring it down so you guys can see it. Don't get dizzy. Look at that soup. Is that incredible? So good. So good. Alright, let's come back up. Hi. I love soup too. I could eat soup all the time. This soup is in my cookbook. This one is in the cookbook. Oh my god, I forgot how much I love this soup. This is damn good soup, you guys. So good. And I used a medium salsa. So mine does have a little bit of kick to it. Not much, but a little bit. But if you wanted to, can you do the soup in the crock pot? Yes, as it's written, it's a crock pot recipe. We did it in the Instant Pot just so we could do it in the time frame of this show. But yes, in the normally I would do it in a crock pot. Although really, wow, now I probably should the Instant Pot. Roxanne, it's only spicy if you put spicy salsa in it. So I used medium salsa, so it's got a little bit of heat to it. But if you use mild salsa, it will not be spicy. Maria wants to know, if using the stove top, how long to cook? I actually haven't made it on the stove top, but you'll just want to make sure you cook it until your chicken is shreddable. That's really all. So, I should make French onion soup sometime. I've actually never made French onion soup. Amanda wants to know if I added salt. No. There's plenty of salt with the salsa. So if you use a low sodium salsa, or if you make it yourself, you might want to add a little bit of salt, but it does not need it if you use mass-produced salsa. Yes, so the recipe is linked in the description above. It is also linked several times throughout the recipe. Tonight we made a really unbelievably delicious slow cooker chicken salsa soup. So we can recap. Yeah, absolutely. So this is a chicken salsa soup, normally made in a slow cooker. We went ahead and did it in the pressure cooker. You could also do it on the stovetop. It is chicken stock, chicken breast, salsa, tomatoes, and corn. And that's it. And you put it in, you cook it, and then when it comes out, you shred the chicken, and then you add sour cream to make it creamy and delicious. And then I topped mine with a little bit of cheese, some green onion, and tortilla chips. We also made a real quick cheater guac, super yummy. All it is avocado, half avocados, 4 of those, the juice of 1 to 2 limes, and a packet of Good Seasons Italian dressing mix, the dry mixes. And then we added a chopped tomato for some color, but you don't even have to do that. So, Lori says I should be there right now trying this. You should, because it's really good. Anyway, so I'm going to sign off, guys. It's 10:20. We went a little bit later than anticipated because I was running late at the start. So that's totally my fault. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. How does the conversion work on the crock pot to the Instant Pot? So for this one, we just clicked the poultry button and that was it. Because it's chicken based. So that worked out great. Anyway, but there's lots of conversion charts. Your pot should come with a conversion chart, and if not, there's tons online. You can just Google it really quick, which is what I did. I Googled it to confirm that we just needed to hit the poultry button, and that was it. Anyway, so those of you who are going to stick around to the leggings show, I'll probably be 15-ish minutes, maybe 20 minutes before we start that, and it's going to be a short show tonight. We might not get through very many shirts, but we'll do what we can. Why not? We'll do what we can. Anyway, so have a great night, and if you want to do the LuLaRoe show, you're going to hop over to Mama Loves LuLaRoe, and we will be on as soon as we can. Thank you so much, guys. Please like the page, and sign up for the text messages if you want to see us next week, or on Thursday. Have a great night. Thank you.